out today's video sponsor, the Jersey Plug Waterford. Ever wanted to buy cheap yet high-quality jerseys or sets, but don't want to spend high amounts of money? Then look no further than the Jersey Plug Waterford. Here are some of the items they sell.
Sam, first of all, welcome to Fleetwood Town and the complex Pulvote Farm. Did you have a good Christmas and New Year?
Yeah, it was very nice. It was nice to be back. I signed Waterford last season. It was the first time I played outside of England, so went a while about seeing friends and family. So it was nice to all come back together and have a good few weeks together.
How important is that for a footballer to have that time with the family, friends, and loved ones?
Yeah, of course. Like football's it's a very taxing. Everyone sees it as like it's the best job in the world, and it is the best job in the world. But it comes with its difficulties at times, and I think it's so important having that support bubble. And I can speak on behalf of myself. I'm very lucky to have the support bubble of friends and family that I do. So to come back and be able to see them people and spend time with them is so important.
And it was even better, wasn't it? It was capped with the playoff final victory over Cork.
Yeah, very good night. Don't remember all of it. Remember the key moments. But yeah, that the night in general meant a lot to me, just because of my career so far, and I've kind of been looked at as I've not played maybe as much as I should have done, and to go in and play and be a part of promotion where I was playing, it was a great feeling, and one that it's an addictive feeling. You want it again and again. But yeah, I think it's safe to say I've watched the highlights of that game probably 30 to 40 times. I'm getting sick and tired of the commentator saying Parsons looking to bend one. But yeah, it's a brilliant night.
I guess to spend that with the fans as well, who travelled up and down the country to watch you, it's just a fantastic moment, fantastic scenes after the full-time whistle. Yeah, and you know what? The Waterford fans have been, absolutely class since I've come in. Felt like I got the backing of a lot of them from the start, and they come in their numbers. Especially that night, they filled up that whole side of Tallaght Stadium, and they were so loud throughout. And the fact that we could, give them the win and give them something to celebrate, and to be able to do it with them was, extra special. That bit of turf where it bobbled for the Cork City striker, is that at home of you, or have you just left it there at the stadium? I think in football you need slices of luck, and obviously I planted my foot extra hard on the kick before, and lifted a bit of turf. So listen, you need that in football. Luckily it went our way. It wasn't just that moment. There was moments throughout the game where decisions went our way, and but yeah, you need luck to get success at times, and thankfully we put the work in, and the luck was in our favour. Did you manage to get away during the off season, go on a holiday anywhere, or? Not abroad, just here and there. A lot of it was spent, like I said, with my family. My brother has been living in America as well, so it was nice to see him. I haven't seen him for over a year, so I know it just felt like a really nice kind of homely off season. Obviously, let me hair down, a couple of times. It's the football season is you've got to make sacrifices. So it's nice to go home and enjoy yourself. It's also the first time I've actually had Christmas off. Obviously, in England, as you know, you're very busy around Christmas time. So it was actually really nice to have that time with no stress or worry. I've spoken to Connor as well about training plans. Is it different with goalkeepers in terms of like the fitness levels, or is it more coordination? Can you talk us through maybe what they would give you? Yeah, so our fitness and outfield players' fitness is a lot different. We can't do the sort of running that they can do to the levels they can, but they wouldn't be able to. And I stand by this. They wouldn't be able to complete a goalie session. It's very different fitness. It's a lot more explosive, a lot more power, short speed over short distances. So that's what I've been working on, and that's what we're doing a lot of since we've been back. A lot of powerful, explosive work, and it's been tough. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I think we've got a really good group here, especially the goalkeepers who all like hard work, and we're all pushing each other each day, and that's only going to benefit all of us, throughout the season. What's the goalkeeper or goalkeeping uni like at Waterford? Obviously, young keeper as well in Jason, yourself, and the goalkeeping staff, should we say? What's it like in that area? Because I guess it's quite close knit. Yeah, and it needs to be. It's
the goalkeeper position is a very unique one. Only one person plays, and look, I've been in the situation of being third choice, second choice, and where I've played, and my view on it is you've got to act the same whatever position of those you are. It's about working as a unit, pushing each other day in, day out. Because at the end of the day, if you're not playing, football's a strange game. You could be a minute into a game needed, called upon, and if you haven't, prepared right, then you're not just setting yourself up for failure, but you're setting up the team for failure as well. And football, of course, in general is a team game, but the goalkeeping union, it needs everyone needs to work together and push each other.
You've had your first session on the grass at Poolfoot Farm this morning/afternoon. With the facilities you got on here, it's just perfect, isn't it, for that first game in the new season?
Yeah, it's the first time I've been here, and facilities are lovely. We had a good session on the pitch. Nice to be on grass. We haven't managed to do that over in Waterford yet, so nice to be on softer surface. It's done my body a lot of good instead of diving on Astro. But really enjoyed it. We had a tough day today. Now time to rest up and looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Yeah, it'd be a good test against the Fleetwood 11 who are midway through their season, but for you it'd be your second game. Played 120 minutes on Friday in the Cup, but just for you, is it about just getting to routines and patterns on the pitch now? Yeah,
I think just getting as many minutes as you can. It's about building confidence, and me personally, I've come into this pre-season with a lot of confidence. I feel like I had a good back end of the season, good season when I signed for Waterford, and I'm looking to build on that this season. So the more minutes I can get under my belt before the season starts, I feel like it will put me in good stead to hopefully continue them performances.
I know you came in July in 2023, 23 games in all competitions. I guess for you, is it about pushing on now and getting more numbers and more minutes on the pitch? Yeah,
like I said before, I've kind of had this sort of perception of me as a number 2 goalkeeper in my career, which is something that I don't want. I got the opportunity to come to Waterford to play, which is what I needed, which is what I wanted. It ended up working out really well, and I'm looking to build on the games, the minutes, the performances, the success, and I'm looking to show people that I am a number 1 goalkeeper, and I'm more than ready to have that as my position.
How much of an impact, have Keith and the rest of the coaching staff had with you in terms of that confidence and making you believe in yourself?
Yeah, look, ever since I come in, it was, gave me confidence straight away. The staff here are brilliant. They were last year, and it's continued this season. I was very lucky to have a goalie coach in Dirk last season. He's left now, and now Murph's come in, who's again a fantastic goalkeeping coach, and really looking forward to learning off him. The sessions he puts on are tough, but that's what we need. It's pre-season, and that's only going to put us in good stead. So I think the coaching staff we have at Waterford is a really, really good group, and I'm sure they'll drive us and guide us to success this season.
And you're a young goalkeeper in terms of age, and where the age you can do it goalkeeper, should we say, and it's probably developing year on year. But do you take aspects from Dirk's sessions or how he played compared to Murph's now? Is it about maybe combination and adapting it to your style of play?
Yeah, I think different goalie coaches, they have different experiences, and I've had several coaches over my career, and some of them you take stuff from, others you don't. A big thing that Dirk implemented in me was kind of more the mental side of stuff, which was very helpful. Obviously only been working with Murph for a couple of weeks, but he's had a great career, and I know for a fact that I'm going to pick up a lot
and it's going to do me the world of good working with him. You know, I'm very excited. You know, I'm prepared to be a sponge. You know, and kind of absorb. You know, anything he tells me or experiences he has that I can maybe take something from. So, yeah, looking forward to this season, and you know, hopefully can add some more tools to my toolbox.
I guess there's more challenges ahead, aren't there, for you and the team this season in the Premier Division? I guess for you, is it just goals? What are your goals and aspirations? Is it minutes and what we said before?
Yeah, last season I set myself a clean sheet target. I will be doing that again before this season. You know, I think, you know, like I said, you know, playing minutes, kind of building on last season, playing more minutes, playing more games. You know, that's from the personal side, but you know, at the end of the day, it's, you know, we're here as a team, and you know, I think as a team we shouldn't, you know, we won't just turn up. You know, I truly believe in this squad, and I feel like we're going in the right direction. We should all be full of confidence from last season and building that and really strive.
Keith, pre-season friendly against Fleetwood Town. Just give us your thoughts on the 90 minutes.
Well, it shows where we are in terms of our pre-season. We've got a lot to do from a physical point of view, a fitness point of view. Tonight we're up against a full-time professional outfit that are in season 6 months in advance of where we are. This is the start of our third week of pre-season, so I thought they pressed us really aggressively in the first half. Their rotations and the formation, their system of play caused us some problems, but we got to grips with it as the game went on. We conceded some bad goals, poor goal from set play. Poor goal from a restart in the opposition's 18-yard box. A couple of passes later, we're picking the ball out of the net. So from that point of view, we conceded some poor goals. Didn't keep the ball enough. And I've just said to the boys afterwards tonight that you're going to suffer in games if you don't pass the ball and retain possession and move the ball and keep possession of the football. So, you can see the gulf, certainly in terms of fitness levels. There was a gulf in terms of some of the quality at times as well. So we're very much a work in progress. And, I'm not overly too disappointed with tonight in terms of performance, because it's not really about performances at this point. It's a nice to have, but really, from a fitness point of view, a physical point of view, that's our second game, and some people getting 90 minutes, a lot of people getting 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, so a variation in terms of minutes. We've another good game on Friday against Man United. They're 21s and so on, so we're really looking forward to that, as well as tonight was a great opportunity for us to play against the system of play that Fleetwood play against, and a lot of the teams in the Premier Division in Ireland will probably play in a similar fashion. So and a lot of teams will press us with that intensity, so we got to get used to that very quickly.
A man you know very well from last season, got the 2 goals. It had to be him, didn't it?
It did, and I suppose I've just said to the one or two of the coaches on the way out there that you put him into our team tonight, and maybe it gives us more of a focal point. Maybe it gives us more of a platform. He's a real threat all season, Ronan. He's been banging in goals for fun in the Irish League, and now he's over with Fleetwood, and we wish him very well here in his new venture, at his new club. So I think he's impressed the manager tonight in terms of his sharpness, his goal scoring, I'm sure. And our boys, like I said, we had to, hopefully we can learn quickly from a night like tonight, and again, try and grow and improve, and that, in terms of all aspects of our game. Like I said, I can't be too critical of the performance because we're very early in our pre-season, but we've got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of bodies to try and get into the building to try and strengthen the squad as we move forward.
Like I said, you're only 2.5 weeks into your pre-season. It's not about the results, it's about getting players minutes, and there's a lot of rotations tonight, more in the second half.
Yeah, no, we got everybody on the bench, onto the pitch at different stages of the game. A couple of the boys that came on late in the game, Dara Power, Robbie McCord, have been carrying niggles a little bit, so we had to limit their minutes. Hopefully that will bring them on a little bit in terms of their pre-season introduction to train, or return to train, and all that type of stuff. So yeah, great for the boys to get minutes tonight. I think young boy Jason Healy on the bench is the only one not to get minutes, but we'll look to plug him in on Friday against Man United. So it's been a really good week so far. We've worked very hard. We've had some long days. The boys are very receptive to the ideas. They're working with our fitness coach, really hard. And I suppose at this point in the season, it is about fitness. It's about physically getting stronger. And the biggest gulf in terms of what I could see, you'll notice certainly from the sideline, wasn't just the sharpness, the match fitness of the players, it's the physicality, their aggression, the intensity to press. And every one of the Fleetwood boys is an athlete. And that's where you have to be in professional football. You have to be an athlete first. You have to be technically proficient. You got to use the ball really well, tactically aware. But we need to improve physically, and that's for sure. That's something that we'll try and do as the weeks progress.
34 Walsall fans have made the trip across the Irish Sea. It was great to see those, and the fans pay their respects to them to making their journey across. Yeah, no, we had a Q&A with them last night in the training ground at Fleetwood. They got to ask a number of questions. It was great to see them. It was great to see the boys and girls from the Blue Supporters Club come into the dressing room beforehand,
it's great. It's a great showcase for them to come across to the club, and it's great to see them here. And they've been looked after fantastically well, and like they've always done, they'll back the team, they'll support the team, and we've got to try and represent them well on the pitch every time we play. And we're looking to do that in a division that's going to be very, very demanding, and we need to step up the gears. And understand that, it's going to be highly, highly competitive next year, and it's a gulf and a massive step up. But we'll hopefully be ready come the 15th of January. Oh, February, I should say. February,
It's been a long week, as you said. But what's next for the players now? Is it kind of recovery day tomorrow and back at it on the grass on Thursday?
No, they'll be in the gym tomorrow. We'll give them a slight lie-in tomorrow morning, so but they'll be in the gym. We'll go to watch Blackpool and Forest tomorrow night, so the FA Cup replay. So I'm not sure whether I should say that in this tunnel, but we'll go to that game. We have a morning session planned, and that's the way we'll approach it. Back on the pitch on Thursday, back to work ahead of the game on Friday against Man United.
Connor, first of all, welcome to Poolfoot Farm. Did you have a good Christmas and New Year?
I had a great Christmas and New Year. After getting promoted, it made it that much better. It was just to get promoted last year. It was something that I set out to do when I first come over here, and the celebrations after the game was a bit of a blur. I can't really remember much, but it just made it so much better. And to go home, I don't really get to go home much throughout the whole year. So to see my family and my friends and everyone, it was good.
Extra presents under the Christmas tree this year, was there?
Santa was a little bit nice after that, yeah, but no, it was good.
Just talk us through that evening if you can. I don't know if the club has spoken to you, but in terms of that night, you said it was a bit of a blur, but to score that goal you scored must have been extra for you this season.
Yeah, it was to be able to help the team, especially in that time in the game. Like, they'd literally just scored, and then to come back and do that, I think it was like 5 minutes later. Just give the team a bit of a lift, end of the season, bodies are a bit sore and that, so I think I started cramping up after 70. To score that goal, it was unbelievable, probably one of the best moments I've had so far in my career. And then to go on into extra time, the lads dug in, that come on, done a massive job, and then Ronan Coughlin done what he was doing all season, so it was probably one of the best days of my life, yeah.
And to do that against Cork and to do it with the fans that were in the stands, it was just a magical night, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I could really put it into words how good it was. It was like a movie. It was unbelievable. We had to have the fans there. They come out in big numbers. We heard them all game. They gave us that extra lift, and then to celebrate with them after, and then a week after was celebrating with them in town. Yeah, it was very good.
The off-season for a player, what did you go up to? Was it about just kind of recharging to ready for the Premier Division?
Yeah, well, for me, it was quite a long season because I was already in season from England when I first come over here. So I was kind of in season for a lot longer than what I should be. And it's kind of really been my first season where I was kind of playing week in, week out. So in that aspect, it was quite heavy on my body. So I did take a few weeks just to recharge, rest. But after about 2 weeks, you're itching just to get something going again because your body just feels like you need it. But yeah, we had an off-season program. We've got a new S&C coach, Dara. He's given us a lot of stuff to do and come back fit and ready and to kick on the season.
How's the new coach been with you then in terms of that? Has he given you an individual plan to look at? Yeah,
so everyone's got like individual plans. When we first come in, we had body fats and like yo-yo tests for fitness, strength testing. So Dara's come in and kind of give everyone individual plans. Whereas like if we were just doing team stuff, it's not really. Some people might benefit more than others. So having that individual plans has been really good.
Been back for 2 weeks now. How's pre-season been for you?
Yeah, it's been very good. The first 2 weeks are always the toughest, because you're getting going again. But it's been good to see all the boys, all the new lads that are coming. Been really nice to see them too. But yeah, it's been tough, but it's nice to be here in Poolfoot and new scenery and stuff. So yeah, it's good.
Bit different to 12 months ago, being in Dubai, but I guess it's all about getting kind of on the grass, getting the ball back to your feet and getting your fitness back to that level to play 90 minutes.
Well, I actually started pouring it down in Dubai, so it's actually a little bit better here. But Nah, a little bit different, a bit colder. But nah, the facilities here are class. First time I've been here actually, and took me by surprise at how good everything is in here. Everything we need. So yeah, looking forward to the rest of the week.
Just talk us through today. Obviously, you arrived on Sunday night, had a bit of a gym session, but today, gym and back on the grass, was it?
Yeah, back on the grass this morning. Obviously, we've got a game tomorrow against Fleetwood. So I wasn't too heavy on our legs today on the grass, just getting going again, getting us moving. Because a few of the lads had to play 110 minutes the other day. Yeah, not too heavy on our legs, and then we just done a gym session, upper body, just getting ourselves ready for tomorrow.
That 45 minutes you got on Friday, was that important for you to get them in?
Yeah, obviously the first game back's always good just to get going again. But I felt fit, I felt sharp, and yeah, I'm just ready to just try and take my form in from last season into this one.
I remember speaking to you in Dubai, he said 2023 is going to be a big year for you. It was getting promotion.
Yeah.
Is this season even bigger then, do you think?
I think so, yeah. Just to carry that momentum on over, I think 2023, what Waterford done for me and my career, they kind of put me back on my feet, give me that consistency in game time that I needed. So yeah, 2023 was massive for me, and I just want to carry on and make 2024 even better.
It's kind of 2023/2024 off-season meeting Liverpool's head coach, Jurgen Klopp. Just talk us through how that came along.
So yeah, my agency kind of set that up for me. There was an opportunity to go film Sky Sports and meet Jurgen Klopp and John Massett, and I was very nervous, I can't lie, because I had to perform under pressure. Like, they had to try and guess that I was the pro footballer, you know. So I could have went there, had a sting, kind of like, who's this guy? But no, it was a great experience. He's a funny guy, and he's massive as well. Like, very intimidating, but no, it was a good experience.
Looking back at last season, I think it was 37 games in league and playoffs, 7 goals. Is this season about just adding more numbers to your game?
Yeah, definitely. I think last season I started a bit slow. Obviously just adjusting and stuff, and I've never really played week in, week out. I've missed a lot of football from injuries to COVID and all of that. So I did start a bit slow. And then when Keith and Rennie come in, I feel like I just kind of kicked on massively from there. You know, they've helped me out a lot. But yeah, I've learned a lot since then, and I feel like this season I'm just going to take everything I've learned from last year. I feel like I'm quite high on confidence right now as well, so just going to take that into the season and hopefully build on them numbers too.
Is that confidence down to you being on the pitch, but also the coaching staff behind the scenes?
Yeah, 100%. To have that trust to know that I'm playing every week, it just shows that they believe in me. So anytime I go out onto the pitch, I know I just need to play my own game, and I get that from them. And sometimes if I've not had a good game, they'll just say, look, it's an off day for you. It doesn't matter. We're not going to drag you out the next game. So yeah, that just gives me that confidence, because it's the sort of player I am as a winger. I need to be high on confidence. I want to take risks. I need to risk the ball, just try and create chances, score goals, assists. So yeah, I need that, and that's what Rennie and the gaffer give me.
Final question for me, in terms of your goals and aspirations for 2024, what would they be? A bit under the spot with this question, but
I'm a big believer in, probably sounding a bit crazy, but I want to try and push for them European spots. I know it's going to be our first season back into the top flight, but yeah, as long as we work hard, you know, the recruitment that we get in the off season, I think it's already shown that we're not here to just try and survive. We're here to try and, you know, make Waterford a big club in this league. So yeah, just trying to push on as high as we can in that table, and yeah, just have a good season.